Hi everybody, it's Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to pick up where we left off in the last video, working on our design team project for Crafty Cat. I am using the Ribbit and the Croaked Digital that's available on her Etsy, which is Crafty Cat USA, all together, capital C's in both Crafty and Cat, and USA is also capitalized. So she has some beautiful digitals over there, and she asked me if I would consider making something with these two, and I am so glad she did. I'm having such a good time putting a journal together with these digitals and creating my own little story about this woman who is studies frogs and bugs, and it's been a whole lot of fun putting it together, and I've really enjoyed it. So please go check out her digitals. She has some really unique grungy kind of styles, and she has some that aren't so grungy. Her little houses are cute. I mean, she just has all kinds of little neat stuff. So please go check her out. Again, that's Crafty Cat USA on Etsy. What I want to work on today is using some of my pre-made ephemera to put in here, as well as getting some of the tags ready that are in the kit. I have, when I printed these, I just printed them on regular, they're 24-pound copy paper, and so I have just laid these out and put them on just some file folder to give them some extra strength, and I'm going to cut those out, and then those will be ready to go to stick in pockets or wherever we decide that we need them. And I always say we, but I feel like you guys are working on it with me, so we it is. But anyway, this is the spread we did last time. I'm real happy with the way that it turned out. The only thing that I have done in addition to what you saw me do was I took my Stabilo All and I went around the butterfly and created a shadow. I don't know how well that comes off, but all of this is created with the Stabilo All. And I also grounded the little frog down here. I did do another spread, but I can't show you that because it's in a, I saw it on Pinterest episode, and I have myself confused because I am scheduling and videoing ahead of time, and I don't remember if that episode is going to air before or after this video, and so I don't want to show you that page just in case it is after this one, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try to not spoil the surprise. I believe that I'm going to be able to get all the videos done so that there will be videos when I'm gone. Okay, so basically all that was just cutting these out so that they're ready to, and actually I'm going to use walnut stain to go around these so that they're ready to use wherever we decide we want to put them. I like the walnut stain with this kit. I feel like it needs something a little bit darker than tea dye, or vintage photo, I'm sorry. So I have been using the walnut stain for the most part. And I'm hoping we can move through some stuff fairly quickly here, since I am using some of my pre-made pieces along with Amy's pieces. That's a great thing about digitals. You can incorporate them in with stuff that you already have, and you can use them with, you know, authentic ephemera and end up with some really cool looking journals by doing that. Okay, so we have all those cut out. So I'm going to scrap over there in my scrap pile bin. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to create one of these, which is a corner tug. And I saw this a long time ago from Gail Augustinelli, and I think I actually have a video on it, and I know Gail does. Oh, another thing that I did to this is one reason that it's open. When I went and opened this back up, this part of the butterfly was all bent over this way, and it wasn't opening back up properly. So what I did is I added a little bit of glue further out, and then in between each one of these, I put one of these little things, the little, you know, foam 3D things, so that when it opened, it pulled all these wings back open. But as you can see, they're still fluffy, and so that's why that was open. And now it should, and it does, open the butterfly back up when you open the book up. So that's that. Okay, so I was going to show you this. See, I just about showed you that other page without even meaning to. Hope you weren't looking close. Okay. These are little corner tucks that are made to go on the top corner of your journal. And so I want to make one of those, but I want to use Amy's Digital to do it. So I have just a scrap piece that I've, you know, torn apart to use for something else. And I was going to show you guys how to fold these. So basically what you're going to do is do a whole lot better than I did here. But determine the, you know, what size that you want your little corner to be. And then you're going to fold it kind of like you're starting a paper airplane, and make a triangle at the top. And then you're going to take that piece and you're going to fold it over like this, so that you have, you know, this little triangle with a back on it. Okay. And then once you do that, you're going to glue down. You're going to glue this edge, and you're going to glue this edge, and fold it over. Like that. And like I said, however wide you make this will determine how big your triangle is going to be. So this one, you know, started out not as wide of a piece of paper. And this is a great scrap buster for scraps. If you have little pieces that you can't really do anything else with, this is great. Okay, and then you're going to cut along the edge, but be careful not to cut your seam where you fold it up. All right, so now basically what you have is a sealed triangle. Okay, so then on the bottom edge, you're going to just barely snip it off. And you can do this with a paper cutter too if you don't trust yourself with scissors, like I don't most of the time. you want to cut that straight, or straight as possible. And then what you have, it'll open up like that. Okay? And then that can fit on the corner of your journal. Like that. So then you will have a little corner tuck, and you have a corner tuck on both sides of the page. Okay? So then the next thing you want to do is figure out what you want to do to embellish it. Now, one thing that I did not do on this when I was gluing, I did not glue that seam, which I should have. So I'm going to glue that down. Do as I say, not as I do. So I don't have that seam in there. Gonna get caught on everything. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna ink that, and then we're gonna figure out what we want to embellish it with. If I can get the pin in. You guys spend more time watching me trying to get that pin in that bottle. Now, these fit tight enough that you really do not have to glue them on that corner. And that way, if somebody wants to use them like a bookmark or, you know, a page marker, you could easily move it throughout the journal, wherever you wanted it, and it would be just fine. All right, so now let's figure out where we want to put it. I almost want, like here, where it's blank on both sides, so that the page has a little bit of decoration. So we could put it on this page right here. Like that. And then this one's blank as well. So that actually works good. All right, so what are we gonna put on it? Go to my little basket here. Down to the little fussy cut pieces, or the pieces that we can tear some stuff off of. Oh, that's a pocket. I need to set that over there. I don't want to use a pocket, so I need those. Just a little bird's nest. There's some little bitty butterflies. We already have the butterfly. Oh, we don't have a butterfly on the other side though. Might could use that on the other side. Now the bug. cute little frog with a snail on his head. Oh, here's a frog with a ladybug on his nose. That might look cute over here. Yeah, let's do that one there. And then since that other one has a like that too, though. Decisions, decisions. Okay. Whoops. All right, so let's put this guy over here with maybe some what? Some let's do like a little clustery like type of thing. Maybe some of that. And maybe some cheesecloth or something. I'm gonna grab my little scrappy bin. It's got all kinds of little pieces of stuff in it. And I've got some of this kind of cool netting stuff. Tool, I guess you would call it. Get out a couple for the other side as well. Little piece of book page. And then we could use maybe one of these guys. Oh, that's sticking to me. Okay. Start gluing. I'm just going to use Fabric on this because this is what I have open. It's really probably overkill for this piece of paper, but that's what I'm going to do anyway. Okay, so there's that side. That's pretty cute. I like it. Make sure we get that open all the way to the corner. All right, and then on the other side, we have this butterfly. Let's maybe do another one. And then, like this dark flower, that. Okay. So there's that, and can just put it on any page. That you want to, and you can put it either way you want to. Like I can turn it this way or the other way, depending on, you know, how I decide to embellish. And I really like this and this together, but that and that looks, actually I like this better with this because I like the way the dark plays off the lines that are in here. So now to finish off this, let's put our little frog down here. Just knocking down the white a little bit. And let's put, I still got some of this. Where do we want? Maybe we want, I might want something bigger there. Not this big. What about that pocket? That looks cute, doesn't it? And then I could put the little, well, we got a frog there though. No. I don't think I cut that pocket in the right spot. Pardon me while I go around that. It doesn't look... There's still a line there. Do I want that pocket, or I think there was another one. Oh, that journal card would look good because it's got that dark color. Let's do that and make that like a tuck, like that. Let's put that on some file folder real quick. Oh, of course, that's not big enough. Let's put it on here and make it look like the file folder. I like that idea. Okay, let's do that. Sorry guys, I start just random journaling like this, and I'm sure I get very confusing. So if you have a question about something, please let me know. I think I'm going to do one thing and then I see something else, and suddenly I like that idea better. Around this little corner just a tad, just because it looked kind of weird. Okay, yes. All right, so now I'm going to glue this here, here, and a little bit here, and put it on the page like a tuck. Okay, so now we can put one of those tags or a journaling card. Let's see. right down in there like that. And then we'll take that little frog. Where'd my frog go? There he is. There he is. And we'll put him right down here. And then do some stamping around him when we get to that part of the journal. And of course, we have to ground him. So we're going to take this Stabilo All. And take our water pen. Here we go. All right, so that's done. Now, the next piece I have is, I have one of these woven tag pocket thingies that that I saw on Gail Augustinelli's page. And this particular one is perfect for matching Amy's digitals. I had embellished it with mushrooms and bugs and stuff like that, and I think it goes really good with her papers. So let's find a place for that. And again, we're looking for double white pages, and let me look toward the front and see if I can. Might need to do some work toward the front. Yeah, let's do it here. And I think I'm going to put it on this side. And I'm going to glue it here, here, and here so that there's a pocket here. So let's do that. And I think I did a video on these. And like I said, I got the idea from Gail. And I know she has a video on them. But they're really cool. And I made several different styles and themes so I could, you know, have a stash to use in my journals. And they're great scrap user upper if you have smaller pieces of paper. As a matter of fact, Gail may have done it in her Scrappy Saturday video. Okay, so there's that. And then a tag for behind there. You could do a tag or a journal card. I think I'm going to do this one with mushrooms, since we're kind of on a mushroom vibe. And I'm going to use my slot punch for this one. I have no idea where that went. And I'm just going to put a little piece of something through there. Let's use maybe that color. And I'm going to staple it with my tiny attacher. Just like that. Okay, so there's that page. And I'll probably just do some stamping over here. I want to leave writing room. So I don't want to do something on every page. All right, the next piece I have is this piece, which is just a pocket, and it has some ephemera pieces in there, and it has a tab on it. And I thought it would go well, so let's find a place for that. Let's do it here. And this time we'll do it on this side. And I'm just going to glue that down as is. And actually, I might put something back here. Let's see. Just got my folder here that's got all the digitals in it, and I'm trying to find something that that'll work to go behind that. Let's see if we can make it where it looks like that frog is peeking out. Because it doesn't have to cover the whole thing. So it'll look like kind of like that. That's kind of cute, isn't it? Okay, so let's rip our... Actually, I'm just going to cut them. And I know I've said this before, but, you know, just because you're using it digital doesn't mean you have to use the entire sheet as the person has printed it. You know, they print entire sheets for your convenience, but so that if you want to make a journal, you know, using the whole piece, you can, but you are, you know, by no means roped into doing that. You can tear them apart and use part of it, or, you know, whatever you want to do to create the look that you're trying to achieve. You know, I use both ways. I use them, you know, as whole pieces, and then I also tear them apart. some off the top because I want him. Oh, that's pretty good though. Let's take it off here. And then just kind of randomly. Tear that. And actually, the way I did that, I could make that a pocket. Let me do that. Okay, so that writing's upside down though. I can't do that. Nope, nope. Need a different piece. I will use something like that. Nope. That isn't doing it for me either. I could live with that because you could still write on it. Let's take the width down just a tad. Okay, so let's put some glue on this piece. Then we'll put our froggy down here. And I'm not worried about that little piece I missed. I'll put some ink on there and we'll be good. Actually, I might use some book page to make a transition anyway. Oh, I was going to leave that open, wasn't I? Oh well, too late now. I didn't. That's all right. It's not like we're not going to have any pockets in this journal. Sorry if that was off screen. I was just tearing this little piece to go right here. I'm running out of room. Okay, let's ink that. does that go in their pocket? So let's glue this down. And then we'll have a little pocket here so we can put another tag. Let's do that one. I like that one better with the paper. Oops, sorry about that. I'm looking for my hole reinforcers. Okay, so there's that one. Then we'll decide what to do on the white page over here. All right, and the last piece that I have is this guy, which is a envelope, junk mail envelope. And it has this little pull-out journaling card inside with a book page back. And there is a video for this as well. The only thing with this card that's in here is it says public schools. And so we probably should switch the card out with one of Amy's cards in the kit, even though the butterfly goes really well. I think we would do better with something that was more, that didn't say school on it. So that's a possibility. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. I don't think that one's big enough, but we can try it. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I'm thinking this one would be really cute in there. Yeah, I like that. So let's switch. I'll save this one for another project. And I will back that one. And we'll use it. Ideally, you would want to let these dry a little longer than what I am, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're making a video. Okay, so let's ink that one up. We want to put a tab on it too. So let me get my tab punch here. And some scrap piece. Alright, so if I do this, do this. Trying to think about this so I get the lettering the right way. Oh. Nope. Sorry about that. I had to get it closer to me so I could see where it was lining up. All right, let's ink this. And I'm going to put it right in the middle here. And since this is manila folder on the back, obviously you can write on it. So I'm not worried about covering it with anything else. Alright, so easily adapted to go in this journal. So let's find a home for it now. Okay, so I think we're pretty good toward the back. Let's see what we got toward the front without me showing you the page that I can't show you. Let's do it right here, and I think let's do it on this side. And I'm just going to glue it all the way down. You could, of course, leave it open in the back and have another spot, but I think we're going to have plenty of spots. Sorry if I sounded funny there. I have my pen in my mouth. Okay, let's ink this page. I think I told you guys in the previous one, I'm inking as I go rather than inking all the way through the book. I get so bored doing that. And again, on this blank page over here, we'll decide what we're going to do. If we're going to leave it stamped, put some stamps on it or whatever. Alright, so we're getting pretty good. Got that one other pocket. I think I'm going to put it right here. I think I'm going to do it on this side. And this is almost yelling for a circle, a big circle tag. So I'm not going to put anything in it. Oh, you know, these may be made for those CD holders. Are they, Amy? I'm curious. If I can find the other CD holder. We have one that we're putting on the cover. It does look pretty cute in there. But there's another one that I haven't done yet. It's this one. I wonder if you can make that work to fit in there. Because this is gusseted. Yeah, I think it goes in there. Okay. Maybe I'm the only one that didn't know that. It's kind of strange, isn't it? Strange looking. Okay, I'm going to glue the pocket down, and then I'm going to think about that, because I do think that it needs something round, but I think it needs to be totally round. So what we might do in the next video is we might do a die cut of a round out of the paper and make like a round tag to go in there. I think that would look kind of cool. Okay. So, see, it's a pocket. I mean, that looks okay. There's nothing wrong with that, obviously. Can't use that frog. He's on the front page. Okay, we'll decide what we want to put in there. I think it would look really cool with something round in there. I don't believe I have anything round. Other than, you know, like Tim Holtz kind of rounds, but they're not that big. Oh, I have these birds like a coaster thing. Like this. See, I think that looks kind of cool. Not necessarily the birds, but I like the idea of something round being in there. So I may save that out for a template and use it. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. We've used up all of our pre-made stuff, so now we're back to making some more stuff, but we did pretty good today. Let's see, we did this, put this pocket on, and then I have to hide my pages so that you can't see the one you're not supposed to see. And then we did this guy and made the new card for in there. And then we did our little woven tag that I got from How to Make from Gail Augustinelli. And then that's the page you can't see. And then we did, I showed you how I fixed the little butterfly in the center, and you see that works good now. So I'm excited about that. And then we did this little tuck with the tag and put our frog, and we made our little corner piece here, embellished it both sides. We'll need to do some more embellishing here. And I think that's it. We need to work some more toward the back, it looks like. Oh, and we did this spread here with the pocket. So, moving right along. It's getting kind of chunky. Chunky. But I think it's going to be okay because of the binding, the way the binding is. I think it's going to be very forgiving. Yep, happy with it. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I'm enjoying working on it. And I believe that's going to do it for today. So I hope everybody continues to have a good week. And we'll see you next time. Bye.